Hey guys, it's Sade D, your business bestie, and I am here to talk about how do these teens keep going viral on TikTok and keep going viral with these reels, and how do we do it for our business? Like, what's the formula? Stay tuned because we got some things to talk about. One thing about it, kids, they do not overthink anything, right? They just get an idea, turn on the camera, and they shoot it, right? That's pretty much how it works. Us business owners, not so much, right? We get an idea, then we start thinking like, is that gonna work? Are people gonna like it? Are people gonna think I'm crazy? Am I gonna look lame? And we end up talking ourselves out of a lot of good ideas, whereas kids just go ahead, think about the idea, get the camera, shoot it, and that's it. Today, we're going to talk about the beautiful mixture or the beautiful combination of events that kind of come together and cause the teen TikToks and the teen reels to go viral, and how we can kind of put that in a think tank and figure out how we can do that for our businesses, or at least come a little bit closer than we have been, right? So I've learned a couple of things because I've been managing a teenage artist page. And in managing that teenage artist page, I was able to learn a couple of things about why the teenage TikToks and reels go viral so quickly and so seemingly easily. And I'm going to give you a list of what I've come up with and kind of how we can kind of slide in there and utilize some of this information to make our videos reach a bigger audience. Number one, they already kind of have their target audience built in. As small business owners, we spend a lot of time trying to find our target audience, trying to find our ideal customers, like trying to find the people that care about the product or service that we have to offer, that we're pushing in front of them, right? With teenagers, they don't necessarily have to do that work. They're not constantly trying to find their target audience. They're not constantly trying to find people that care about their product or their service, because their peers are their target audience and they don't have to look any further. So as soon as they come up with this video, shoot the video and hit post, guess what? Their target audience is right there hovering over that like button. Their target audience are a group of power users for Instagram and TikTok and just social media in general. They're power users. They're always on there. They're always gonna be there. So as soon as they post something, those likes are going up. Those shares are going up. And you know what that does? It boosts their post, and it tells Instagram specifically, hey, this is valuable content. This is something that's going to keep people on our app longer. So what do we need to do? We need to push this content in front of more eyes. We need to, get this viral, so to speak. So when they hit that post button and their target audience is already there and they're ready to consume the content and they're ready to share and they're actually sharing the content, once Instagram sees in that first hour, all right, this content is being shared, their audience likes it, let's put it in front of other people. That's the key right there. Instagram starts to put it in front of other people that aren't following that particular account. And guess what? If the content is good, if it is actually, entertaining or whatever the case may be, now it's getting more likes and more shares. So it's kind of like the perfect storm to grow and be viral. So the more it gets likes and the more it gets shares and the more it gets pushed in front of more eyes by people who have seen it, the more Instagram pushes it. That's how the posts go viral. And that's number one reason why the teen TikToks and Reels are going viral so easily, so quickly. Now, the second reason, I touched on it a little bit in the first reason when I said, they are basically blasting this post to power users. The usage of the viewers of your content kind of determines its ability to go viral. So if you're blasting content to power users, Instagram looks at this like, okay, this is the power user community. Those are the people that we trust to have their finger on the pulse of what is hot and what is trending. So when they blast their content to these power users, and the power users are liking and sharing it, instantly Instagram goes, this content must be good. It must be trendy. It must be, what we need to keep people on our platform. Let's push it. Let's push it. Let's push it. So if you're pushing content to, users that may like a post here or there, or maybe active on the platform occasionally, and they're not really active on the platform, it may get in front of a bunch of eyes. But when it gets in front of those type of users and they actually like it or share it or whatever the case may be, it doesn't hold as much weight. So Instagram sees it and they're like, okay, they like it, but they don't really do too much on the platform. Like, should we take their word for it? Or should we wait and see if the power users jump on and try to, get with it? So once Instagram sees those power users that are constantly on Instagram or constantly on TikTok, liking and sharing it, then it's just like, okay, we have something here. And of course, because teenagers are teenagers, they're automatically power users. They're already, they're always tied to their phones. They're always liking, sharing, saving, etc. content. They're always consuming something and doing something with that content. So that makes them the power users and the ideal people for Instagram to figure out if content is valuable or not. So when a teenager shares a video or some type of content, Reel, TikTok, whatever it is, on their social media platform, their target audience is the perfect audience that Instagram is looking for to figure out, is this good content? And that's why it ends up going viral. Does that make sense? The third reason that these kids keep going viral on Instagram and TikTok is because going viral is really a numbers game. It's really mostly about how much content you put out there and not necessarily the quality of content. Teenagers and young people are always posting any and everything at any and every time. So their chances of going viral increase because of the amount of content they create and put out there. As small business owners, we typically are very laser focused and we only put out, very curated content. And it takes us a while to create that content. And it takes us a while to feel okay putting it out there. And that kind of can be an Achilles heel for us because, yes, we do want to stay true to our brand and to our, our business values, et cetera, et cetera. But at the same time, We also want to make sure that we are producing enough content on our social media outlets, or just producing enough content to get eyes on our products and our services. It doesn't necessarily mean that we have to make videos every day. We don't necessarily have to, produce any type of content every day. But what we want to do is to create a sustainable amount of content to where we have, enough content to keep people, to kind of stay front of mind for our ideal clients and our ideal customers. These kids are going viral because, hey, they're creating content on top of content on top of content. While we may not be able to do that as small businesses, we do need to focus on creating enough content to where we're not forgotten in the sea of content that's created otherwise. So I hope that I've answered your burning question as to why these teenagers keep going viral on social media, and how we as small business owners can use that formula to at least kind of get ourselves closer to going viral. If you like what you heard and you actually found value in the content, please, please, please comment below, share this with a fellow small business owner, and I will be back with more videos like this, as well as instructional videos on how you can set up your Instagram and how you can kind of put yourself in the position to even be a part of the conversation when it comes to digital marketing. So stay tuned.